So hi, welcome to the another session of bash scripting. So in this session, we'll be looking into exactly some more basics of bash scripting that we need to know before getting into the exact command and other processes. So we'll be putting up a little bit more light on exactly what is bash scripting, what is shell scripting, specifically bash scripting because this is the point of focus on which we are going to work in this whole course. So bash exactly. The more info about bash scripting is basically whenever you work as a Linux administrator, whenever you work as a system administrator, bash scripting at that time will be bit important for you because you have to make your work a little bit automated, so it will be useful at that place as well. And bash scripting is basically and widely used by the system administrator, you can say network engineers, developers, scientists, and anyone who is Linux or who are using Linux or Unix operating system, because like bash scripting is found in Linux itself. So this is not fun basically. This is a kind of text file, but anyway we'll be going to cover all those things as well. So in short, the peoples who are using Linux, the people who are working into the wider domain of industry using shell scripting for administrating their task, for data crunching as well, for web application deployment, for automating backups and creating custom script for the various pages. So where they create some sort of a script. So let me give you a real life example. Suppose if you are a developer, or let's say if you're a pen tester and you need to pen test a website. So exactly what you will do at first, you'll be getting some basic information of a website where you can go through the whois information, finding out the whois information. Let me type out a little bit. So in first phase, you'll be doing the information gathering part. In first phase, you will be doing information gathering part where you are going to gather some sort of information. It may be the port number, it may be the website or services that are being used, it may be the technology that are being used. For that stuff, you may use some sort of tools like nmap, some more like quiz information you can gather out. So for that scenario, you need to type out the command to the terminal, you need to go to the website and check what are technologies that are being running. But you can automate your work by using shell scripting. You can at first go through the voice information, then you can automate the nmap scripting engines, you can do the port scanning, you can do the OS discovery, all the things you can do by automating your task. So here the shell scripting is going to help you. So in simple term, if we have to conclude in one line what exactly the bash scripting is, then in computer programming, a script is nothing just a set of command for an appropriate runtime environment which is used to automate the execution of task. So this is exactly what is the script mean. If we talk about exactly what is bash script, then bash script or bash shell script is basically a plain text file that contains a set of various commands that we usually type in the command line. So uh, in bash scripting there might be some loops as well, function as well, condition as well, constructions as well, everything is there which is being available in some sort of programming languages. Also you can say like bash scripting is a computer program which is written in bash programming language. So that's the point. Now the question is how to create and run a bash file. So for that we'll be selecting Kali Linux is the operating system that I am having with me. So we'll be having a small practical over there. So here we'll be creating uh, exactly a bash file, a bash script, and we'll be running into it. So whenever you have to create a empty bash file, first you need to go to a directory and just go wherever you want. And if you would like to create, just open a terminal. Let's see if touch is not. So we'll be creating, we are on desktop here as you can see. I assume you have basic knowledge of Linux. If not, you can go through the Linux course as well. So we are on desktop means here we have to create a file with a name, let's say test. So what you will be doing, we'll be using a command touch test.sh. Here we go. The file has been created over there with a extension.sh, and the touch command is being used to create some sort of file whatever you want with any extension. So here you can see like this is a text file, in this text file with the extension.sh. So why sh? So basically .sh is the suffix as an extension that you have to provide for the execution of shell scripting. And to open this script you can go through the terminal as well, or else you can right click and open with the leaf pad. I usually prefer leaf pad because I'm in love with the leaf pad. Anyway, uh, here I'll be showing with the gedit. If you need to edit this file, you need to type um, gedit is not into my system, so I will be installing the, so it may take a little bit time. So anyway, let's go through with the leaf pad, or it will be not taking much time. Let's proceed with the gedit. I'll be using to just make uh, things pretty easy. It's almost done. Yeah, so gedit has been installed, so let me clear out my terminal, and here we go. Gedit has been opened up. So exactly what we will doing, we'll be creating a shell scripting file. So at first we need to type the shell command for your bash scripting in the newly opened text window, or you can say the text editor. So before typing the bash shell command, make sure to first look at the base of any bash script. So basically each bash based Linux script start with a line which is called hash exclamation mark slash bin slash bash. So what exactly it means? Why I put up this sign? So here the thing is, let's see if we're zooming out or not. I'm not much familiar with gedit, but let me try. Anyway, I hope this is visible for you. So here I'll be using this one. Why I have used this thing, because let me explain you one by one. So here you can see hash and exclamation mark. Exactly what does it mean? So this is referred to Sabang. We call is at Sabang, and rest of the line means this part is the part to the interpreter which is specifying the location of the bash cell in our operating system. So you might be confusing what does interpreter means. So let me try to clarify exactly what does it mean. So suppose if you are going through with any language, either you are using Python, either you are using C, either you are using C++. So for executing any code, you need something to debug this one. So here you need, like, let's say if you have written some sort of code in Python for in 10 lines. Okay? In 10 lines you have written for the in Python, in C and C++. In Python, basically there is interpreter. Interpreter, what does it do? It check the things that you have put up in the script is correct or not. The syntax that you have used is correct or not. It will be scanning one by one line, then second line, then third line. This is the work of interpreter. Exactly, it's check the authenticity of your code, and exactly this is executable or not. In the same fashion, if you'll be using C or C++, these things are using compiler. What does compiler do? it will scan whole of your command in one instant. Okay, so this is the difference between exactly what is interpreter and what is compiler. Interpreter is bit slow because it is scanning one by one. Compiler is bit fast. So this is the basic thing that we need to keep in our mind right now. So let's move to the point. So uh, here we can use hash. This is used together, so this is mean shebang. But in shell scripting, whenever you use hash, it means commenting, so that you can comment anything you want. And uh, in Python, we use print for printing any output. In the same fashion, if you need to print anything in shell scripting, then you need to type the echo command. Okay, and again at the end an execution of the bash script, you need to type dot slash. So let's cover a little bit more about what exactly the shebang is. And yeah, so let's understand a bit more about what exactly shebang is. And this is the first line. So let's type out here. I'm covering in very deep manner, so you might get a little bit bored, but I'll make sure the thing will be more clear to you. Exactly, this is this is exactly called shebang. So shebang is basically you can call it as a character sequence which is consisting of the character number, which is first one is the hash, second one is the exclamation mark at the end of beginning of the script. So under the Unix like operating system, when a script with a shebang runs as a program, the program loader passes the rest of the line with the first line as an interpreter directive. So shebang basically denotes an interpreter to execute the script line, and it is known as the path directive of the execution of the different kind of script like Bash or Python, whatever you say. This is exactly what is the use of shebang. What is this is being used. The first line is clear, I guess. Second thing will be looking into what echo. So echo, I have told you this is being used for printing anything. So echo, you can say, is a built-in command in Bash which is used to display the standard output by passing the argument. So it is the most widely and used common command for printing the lines of text or string, whatever you can see on the screen. And its performance is same on the both the platform, either it's Bash shell or command line terminal. So let me show you on command line terminal exactly. If you need to print VIEH group echo, so it has been printed over there. So this is exactly what is the use of echo. Same thing on bash scripting as well. Same thing on terminal. So to print anything, at first you need to type the uh, echo word, and then you need to type out the options that you would like to print, and then you need to pass the string. The same fashion, directly you can, if you want directly to print out anything, you can type out echo and then the string, whatever you want to. So let's try to print something. Let's type out echo test. Okay, let's save this script and let's see if getting executed or not. So for execution, we need to give it the permission, which is chmod plus x for execution dot slash test dot sh. Nothing has been printed. Why it is so? Because there is something that we need to keep in our mind is this sign that we need to keep before printing anything. And it has been printed out over there. So this is a basic script how you can print something on shell scripting. Let's try if this is working or not. Again, it doesn't much matter, but in sometime if you are coding a very long listed things, then this sign will be required. So this is exactly what we have learned in the first or the foremost part, where what exactly says scripting, basic terms, and how to print your first script. So let's see you in the next video, the with most probably the file system and exactly how does it work. Thank you.